So where my rulers at? If you rulers holler, where my schoolers at?
95.9 Touch FM. Ru.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the title of the track that's playing for you right here, bringing us to about 26 minutes past the hour. Actually, 25 minutes past the hour of 7 p.m. in our final hour of the show. But hey, if you just tuned in, you're in luck because Ruyonga pretty much just stepped in. And we've been talking back and forth off air about how about what he's brought for us to share with us on this surprise visit.
Yeah. So, it's just, we're going to, just prelude, just a little preview of a couple of exclusive tracks,
really?
Yeah, just a preview,
all right.
Just maybe one or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, you tell me what's up. You just hit us with the date, the hashtag. I've been trying to push it a little bit there. Like,
yeah.
A lot of people don't get the. It's hard to correct someone with the spelling for Ruyonga. RRUU.
RRW. That's kind of why we did the song, just so we could brand that.
Clear
It's just
it
for
out.
branding. It wasn't even about. Some people I think are like, it's kind of narcissistic. I was like, well, no, I was trying to brand, Plus, we tried to do it in a way that was cool.
It is.
So
W.
Yeah, for sure. So, there's a new hashtag. It's RRW0808. It's about August 8th, but it's actually 2 dates: August 6th and August 8th. August 6th is the Glory Experience, Imperial Royale. It's $50K, but you get a free CD. The next 2 days later, it's the Fire Army concert. It's at MUK grounds. We expect thousands of people are going to be there anyway, and that's it's $5K. You gotta buy your own CD at that one.
How much the CD gonna be going for?
CD gonna be going for about 15 to 20.
15 to 20.
Yeah, it just depends on the location, really. So that day you really want to be there. It's gonna be CDs, it's gonna be shirts.
Oh man,
yeah, the new album.
It's gonna be fresh, man. I can't wait, man. So, what can we expect on this new album? I mean,
this album, we just really went for quality on one end, and so that's why a lot of the stuff that you've heard has been at a certain level sonically, sound-wise.
Yes.
Ru. You should be able to bump that anywhere in the world, and the quality is top notch.
I like the track we just played, though.
Yeah.
Ru.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and so
yes.
I just also went for some diverse collaborations. I always wanted to do a song with Sylvester and Abram, so we got that in.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just had Sylvester in last week, and he ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing. Mr. CNN, African voices.
You got these guys. You got them on this
on one track.
Like,
on one track. They killed it too. I got Maurice Curia doing Ruyonga on the same track with Mag 44.
I was gonna say you and Morris will go back, but then when you switched it out, said
I'm like, we got Saint Nelly said Nane Nanduja. That was just magic I got to be a part of. So
wow,
there's quite a few collaborations. I'll put it that way. And we want to tell a story about this convergence of my Christianity, which is a big part of my life, my maturity. Being a husband, a father, trying to be a role model in society, when before I was just trying to roll blunts and hit models, and trying to actually be, someone my kid could look up to, and just trusting God to be that person, because I know on my own I failed. Then there's the hip-hop side of me, which just won't die, because I love hip-hop.
I remember the last time we met was at the Feel Good Music.
Yeah, Feel Good Music.
What up, and the thing that killed me was, as you're leaving, you said, man, you said, I never thought I'd see the day when hip-hop is my mistress.
Yeah. I never thought I would, but that's the truth. Like, I have a wife and a kid, and I love them very much. Shout out to Sheila. And so that's where my focus is. So hip-hop, it's still a part of me. It's in there, but it's now, we collaborate. In a sense, like I'm living, so I love music, but it's something that I expel. It's a creative part of me, but now it has its place. So that shows up on the album, and that's kind of explained. And then there's also my Africanness, my Ugandanness, me repping where I'm from, me believing that we have the same position in the world wherever we step as anyone else in the rest of the world. It's not about our size. It's not about our, a location. Our mind state needs to change to where we understand that as long as we're on earth, we're supposed to dominate.
We as well.
Yep. We as well. We as in I'm talking about like Uganda as an African. You know, and I think like the parts of Africa that have really like embraced that. Like a Nigerian could go anywhere in the world and be like, I'm Nigerian, and that will hold weight. South Africans do that. That will hold weight. TVs seem to have more weight for who we are than we are. Like Hollywood won't stop putting Uganda in everything.
The movies nowadays.
But you know, it's like Ugandans are still trying to.
I was watching Kingsman the other day, and in the first 5 minutes or so, they slide in Uganda.
Yeah, slide in. Like it's crazy. Like anything, newsroom, James Bond movies.
Yeah, man.
You know, anything, and I'm like, why are other people more
talking about us more than we're talking about us?
Exactly, more than why aren't we like saying, okay, yeah, we are Ugandan and there's a reason for that, and this needs to be spoken, and they need to respect this side of us. So I want to tell that story from a perspective of, I'm proud to be Ugandan, and this is what we hold. You know, happy to be a small part of a process. Shout out to Chimera. He's also on the album somewhere.
Man, you got everyone on the album.
Yeah, I got everyone, man. It's a big old party. My next album will probably be very, 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 very minimal, but we haven't even gotten there yet. So right now, it's Glorify season. You know, to God be the glory.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to take a short commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to be getting into some more of the Glorify experience. Hashtag Glorify. Hashtag RRUU0808.
Yep.
I thought there was like a pun on the 808 up there. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I actually was gonna do a whole like thing. I may or may not, but it might be overkill. You know, sound like you bumping that bass, that 0808. You know,
just be something for the heads. Just for the heads.
Yeah, for the heads. Yeah.
Let me take a short commercial break, and I'll be right back on the TFM Hip Hop Show.
The path is great, pop busters with no crop dusters. I don't have to spray. This is a Loon Bay. Word to my spear. Forever I'm here. Can kill a man, can't kill an idea. Fly to death, plane crash swag. There is no tomorrow.
We just killed this Ngachitaro.
Oh man. Glory Road opening up this last session of the TFM Hip Hop Show, coming through from our guest of the evening, Ruyonga, and his good friend Navio. And shout outs to Code, who's tuned in. Is like, yo man, thank you for playing Glory Road. That is the joint. Hey man, the hashtag is TFM Hip Hop. Hashtag Glorify. Hashtag Ru0808.
Yeah.
I gotta say it right. Ru0808.
Yeah, man. Ru808. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Simon Ellie as well tuned in.
That's Sultan. You know, the producer, the Sylvester and Abrams track. I don't know whether to call it Hands Up or Mikono wa Guru. Hey, man. You know.
The songs are still not titled.
Man, that one isn't. Like, I don't know. In fact, I should just ask whoever is online, should I call it Hands Up or Mikono wa Guru? Just let me know.
Hey, it depends. Have you brought it for us? Is it one of the packages you brought for us?
Ooh, I don't know where I put it. I think it's in the car.
It's in the car.
It's in the car.
Is that time?
Oh, see.
Is that time?
That might be time. We might have to go find that.
Find that one. Then we ask them for some titles.
Yeah, we're asking for a title.
I'm sure we've got some pretty clever guys online right now. A lot of clever lines.
Man.
All right, man. So now you said that in your collaborations you've got something else with Chimera as well.
Yeah, there's stuff with Chimera. He's there's stuff with Chimera. Then I have something with Kahiri.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that song is called Mwana Wanje. It's kind of like the continuation after Ejan Kutwale. So, but it's, I don't know, man. I just wanted to make some relatable music for young folk, but also I wanted to help put things into perspective for them, because
all right.
It would have been nice to hear some music that put things in perspective for me that I actually wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, young man, the road you're going on is perilous. I was not trying to listen to that. So like, I'm trying to make some good music for that. Not like none of the music was bad, but some good music that's current for my generation that can actually pass on.
That can come on. Like,
yeah,
it will be listened to not just today, not tomorrow, but not just today, but continuously through tomorrow and the ages after.
And so if it is listened to, it'll have a message worth listening to.
Yeah,
so that's something that I've definitely gone for. Even with the singles, because they're singles, stuff like Ru and Mukhulire, try to impart something that's worth listening to, even write. So
I remember I played. There's a friend of mine who touched down from Malaysia. Then I played in Muhulire on the bus back to Mbar, and the guy's like, man. Then he got back to Malaysia and he emailed me like, what's the title of that song again?
Yeah, that's what's up. There's some big things that are happening around that song or to do with that song. It's really cool.
All right, but I like to. We've not got much time left, and I like to do exactly what the Sultan is asking for. He's on Twitter asking for some exclusives, and now this one. Now you see, the people out there don't understand this side of things. That exclusives are exactly that.
Yeah.
The artist is going to share something with you, and is this anyone out there who's listening to the show right now? I've not listened to this stuff yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's even if they're the right titles, as we're going to have them on the album. So I'm going to call them by the titles that they are on the files here on the computer screen. How is that? That's
all right. That's all right.
We can't give them too much.
Yeah.
We gotta get just a little taste. A little taste. So this was called Live Africa 2.
Yeah.
This is. Have we spoken about this one already?
Live Africa 2 is the name of the beat Ethan gave me. It's the one with Kahiri.
This is by Ethan. Alright, let me listen to this one. Keep it right here on the TFM Hip Hop Show. I'm going to throw some tags in there, make something like here. I'm going to be talking all over. Some guys were recording.
Yeah, man.
Keep it here fresh at the TFM Hip Hop Show. Ruyonga exclusive from Glorified. Let's feel this one.
Sometimes I just gotta come through and see my bodies. You know the ones that got you through all of them bad days. But I no longer sip the brew and smoke the Zales. And some of the beats in my old crew look at me sideways. You see that liquor we would sip by the lead, but all is not lost.
Alright. Ruyonga says that's enough. We can't give you too much. Alright. I don't even know the title of this one. All we know it features Joker here. Who's Kahiri EP? I was lucky to get that one. Got a copy of that fresh stuff. I missed the Guitar Maestro's thing.
Yeah, man. It was dope. It was epic. I got to.
Another thing I missed was the social media awards with you and Roy.
Yeah.
And Twanjix.
Yeah, man.
And I got a chance to speak to Roy sometime. I think like 2 days before that, and he was like, "Man, you and him were putting in a lot of work."
Yeah,
he said
we were, and we're about to be back at it, man. Because now we're gearing up for a proper bang. It's live for the album release.
Whoa!
In different parts, so we're gonna switch it up. But it's definitely gonna be live elements. So
I like the live stuff. I'll still never forget the very first concert down at Panamera.
Yeah.
Yo. I think I might have some bootleg stuff from there. Somewhere in my collection.
The beauty about the live music is you get a completely unique experience from the CD. You know, it's similar, but it's not. That's what I love about live, because I could just give you the CD tracks, and we will give you elements of that, but I feel like you get a bit more when we get to do it live. Like, we get to play around. So yeah, we're gonna be putting in a lot of work the next 2 months. Please pray for me. I need help. It's a tiring process. It's a very rewarding process.
We shall pray.
I could use all the help from the heavenlies that I can get. Yeah.
You always put in the work, though. Roy told me y'all were doing how many hours for how long was your set?
My set
at the award.
It wasn't long at all, man. It was like a couple songs, and we still put in
you guys put in
hours.
5 hours every day for
put in hours, man, and it was 10, 15 minutes. So yeah, man, we really tried.
At least from what I heard, though, that it was from a lot of guys in house that went for the performance said that set stood out even more than Tiwa. So I think you achieved something that
was the plan, man.
That was the plan.
Man, because they were like, you're the only other one except for who, except for Tiwa. And they didn't even tell me about Joe. So that was the only one except for. So I was like, all right then. And I only got 15 minutes. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it. So it was.
Speaking of 15 minutes, we've only got 15 minutes. So there's another exclusive here that is titled Buganda 04. Now you see, like I explained, this is a real exclusive, and I feel lucky though.
That beat, that was the name of the beat too. That was Isaiah. Isaiah gave me this beat, and I was like, oh snap!
You got on.
I wonder what would happen.
Yeah, you only got the best guys on these beats. So.
Yeah, man.
So all right. Does this feature anyone?
Yeah.
Who does this feature?
Saint Nelly and
So I had him hint the other week. So man, this is good for me, man.
Nice.
TFM Hip Hop Show, Ruyonga exclusive, featuring Saint Nelly said. You don't know. I don't know the title of this one. Just listen. Just be happy.
Voice and tongue about your mouth, cause they could be drunk or packing. No time to stomp you out. Just throw you in the back at the pick up because your whereabouts. UG, KLA, home of the Impala. We're all different tribes, but everyone's bound to speak some Luganda like Mugamba G. That's from my old schoolers to Sidore G. Yes, sir. This is how the culture was handed down.
No, I think they've heard enough. I think they've heard enough. I can't give them too much. I don't know. That was a surprise voice in there. You told me Saint Nelly said, then I hear the lady singing.
Yeah, man.
Well, I hate the fact that there's never enough time. Never enough time. But well, this is a fresh exclusive. I hope y'all out there and appreciating this one. I'm calling it Buganda off. I'll wait for the album. You say, is that mystery voice, that mystery lady voice, also going to be at the Glorify Experience? And
Oh, that's the plan.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
oh, wait.
So, yeah, oh, wait, oh, yeah, definitely at one of them. She will be at one of them. There's gonna be a lot of really talented people at the concert because for me, I like to create a situation where different types of voices and different things happen on stage. For me, that's a lot of fun. So you can expect that. It's gonna be something you'll remember. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. That's what we always go for. I mean, and that's just what we go for. So we thank God that He blesses us because we went for that Panamera. You guys remembered it. Then we went for that at Victory, and that was crazy. So we're believing that this would be crazy.
Yeah, like when you go like, man, like, damn.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like, because I can proudly say it's not just me. It wasn't just me. It was just how everyone came together, and like, it was a powerful thing.
It was
from beginning to end, and you know, when we ended out, everyone was like, man, and I was like,
so
yeah,
we did that
too. Like, I was right there with y'all. Like, man, that was crazy.
Oh man, I remember a lot of people didn't get why I was going for it. I was like, what do you mean you don't understand why? Just come with me. Right. Convinced a couple of my cousins, a couple of my bros, and after we get there and we spread. Yeah. Everyone goes like, he's in that corner, in this corner. At the end of the show, we stopped at some Rolex Sporting in Tinder and talked like for an hour about the show. Like, give me another Rolex, give me another one. So
that was a beautiful thing.
That was fresh. So 10 minutes to the end. Not much time.
Yeah.
You know, we always gonna ask Ruyonga for a freestyle.
Yeah.
These are things that I've always, there's an artist say, okay, there's a friend of mine, a new friend that I just introduced Ruyonga to.
Yeah.
Back in my neighborhood at home, and I'm playing for him your stuff, your music, and he's like, man, he's still I keep finding him having that verse for redefinitions on repeat, stuff like that. And then for me, whenever anyone asks me, man, so what are your thoughts on Ruyonga? And I'm like, man, a lot of people do rap as a means.
Yeah.
So then, of course, they can. Man, Ruyonga was born hip hop.
Nah,
so
I enjoy it.
I think, man.
I get to do it.
All right. Let me just play a little track. Ruyonga and Richie. Right. This was the first thing of the.
Yeah. No, it was the second one.
It was the second.
The first one was Muhulire.
Yeah. All right.
Muhulire. Yep.
So let's just tease them with that while I set the beat for this freestyle that you're going to drop for us. All right. Keep it right here on the TFM Hip Hop Show.
I should probably sneak you something you can dance to. Nope, sorry, wrong rapper. So you should switch it back at the second you get a chance to. Cause I ain't checking out unless it's gonna advance you. But is it worth the cost of being like you?
Oh man, you see, whenever I have friends in the sport, man, we can just talk and let the music play. Forget that, and yet forget that it's actually work. It's a job, man. You gotta do this. So
you gotta remember that
you gotta work.
We got bosses.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, the Glorify Experience. If you've never really heard Ruyonga rap, and this was your first time, then you're in for a big one. Right now, Ruyonga on the TFM Hip Hop Show with me here, So Severe, 95.9 Touch FM, freestyle coming through.
Alright.
Yeah, how's the volume? Does it sound good in your headphones?
Yeah, it sounds good in my headphones.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna do this hype because it's my man Severe, right?
Yeah.
Look, let's get it in. This is how I do when it's a little different. It's a freestyle. I'ma be ripping until I'm senile. Have a low lights going off like the Green Mile. Off the top, what I do, I represent. I'm off the Glock with no shots, but I still come through hot. Yeah, it's the African hour, and this is not the gospel radio, but you can say I came rapping with power. This is how I do it, So Severe. It's gonna be in August, yeah. When I drop on August 8th, y'all know that it's going clear. I'ma clear the record out. I'ma clear the record and then set it straight and show you how I come through when I'm spitting about everything I'm spitting about. Me being Christian and African and me coming through and wrecking them system. I'm capping everything like it's caps lock on a microphone, no caps lock on a laptop. When I come through, I'm that hot. This is what we do in front of a mic. You don't want it with Ruyonga because I'm running the night. Every time that thing's in front of me, they said the KI beat me. I'ma just leave that where it is, but that's kind of seedy. Look, off of the top when I do it, I bring it. You don't know how I do off the top, I ain't never had to sing it. But they call him the rapper singer. With the raps I bring up, guaranteed to live them off of the top. When I'm bringing out rap, I'm doing that. Even when I lose my breath, I come through, I'm too content. When I come through and I'm like doing it with a bustin' raps and we redefine and touch a class, it's a touch of class. 95.9. When I come through, you know I'm like 8.9 on the Richter scale. Shout out to the people in the park. When I come through, it's like they just bust off the napalm with a bomb and they palm. And when I come through off of the top, you know I'm the bomb. And this is what we do with no doubt common. We just talking to each other. Hip hop off of the top, way back to the classics when I bring it, brother. I never stutter when I come through, but if I did, I'd still kill every undercover off of the top. And this is what I do. I said that like a million times, but I'm like a million rhymes ahead of a million crimes with a billion kinds of styles I could bring to the table. I'm bringing it able without the cane. I'm ahead of everyone in the game, but except for the king, and that's Jesus. When I come through, you know I rep for the believers. And when I come through, even all the paraplegics stop with all their Caesars and give it like they were not Jesus, but it was Caesar. Stop them with the seizures. And when I come through, I bring it like 100 degrees. It's that one boy on the mic, and this beat is kinda mad. So when I come through, I do it like I'm kinda glad. That's a basic rap, so I'ma do it like this. When I come through, I leave them in the fluid like lips and everything I said, they just rhyme to rhyme. This is what I do, is freestyle, no kinda no kinda well, they just rhyme with phenomenon. And once I used to bust with no kind of mom, but now I'm protected in both the physical and the spiritual. The blood of Jesus kicked me down, you know I'ma bring it to anyone that want it, but it's usually demons. Cause nowadays I look at people like they need Jesus received in them. And okay,
You do this all the time, like clear the beat out, like it's never fair, man. It's never fair, man. But
man. Sometimes I actually try.
You know, like yeah, man. Some new kid out there was like trying to write his first rhyme. I thought it was hot. Like, man, okay, now back to the drawing board.
Man, we'll
off
see,
a
man.
freestyle.
That was a freestyle. I don't even know how that happens, man. Like, I just go, but it's a beautiful thing. And I'm thankful to God that I get to do it.
I'm really glad. Looking forward to.
Yeah, August 6th, Imperial Royale. You get a free CD with your 50K. I know some of y'all are gonna come ball out. And then August 8th, you know, we just bringing all the masses together. So we're gonna get hyped. You want to catch both. I'm not gonna tell you which one to catch, but we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. All right, but I'm sure between now and that date, you give us another visit here at the TFM Hip Hop Show, right?
I'm gonna be on radio, TV. I'm gonna be all up in your face. We're gonna talk Glory season everywhere. I'm gonna come through and just kick it too.
Either before or after. Yeah. Really, for me, that's all that matters. Really, either before or after, preferably a month or two after the launch, so we can actually
could just-
now get into how they
Okay.
received that
Alright.
stuff and what that's
For
that.
sure.
Thank you for coming through, Mr. Ruyonga.
Thank you for
Surprising,
having me,
yes.
Mr. Civic.
Man, you're always welcome to TFM Hip Hop Show. Shout outs to everyone that was tuned in. Mima 2601. Shout outs to Code, AJ Styles, the Sultan. Who else up in there? AJ. Wait, I said AJ Styles already. Agri the real. Agri is like TFM Hip Hop Show. Like I think it's about calling him the
That's all
mascot.
the family. Shout out to the family. That's
Shout
the
out-
family.
The family. They get props all the time, man.
Yeah.
But hey, it never ends. It never ends with the fam. Shout out to everyone on Facebook as well. Stella Gwen. Let me see. Kabiswa, man. Hey, my names are gonna get me tricking here. Kawesa Abdul Basit, man. Shout outs to everyone that tuned in. I'm closing out with this one coming in from Ruyonga, Kulichana, Anochi, Swa Da remix. I like this one, man. It's been good. It's been real. This has been the TFM Hip Hop Show. Man, this was hot. This was hot, man.
Cause I can break through this ability, get down, your horsey, the ill naughty, spitting killer versus admitted, get gauty, dangerous MC, Lagarika speed, I can let you study got that I'm talking, get the feed, we go, popping it well and we go, drop it well, let you know, pumping it well, we go and drop it until you get on, top of a turn you want, double a 7 you want, how can 7 of us I saw the double, not double a straw.